Welcome everybody to Icarus. We are on Olympus this weekend. I'm so excited. We are officially back on planet number 1. I shouldn't say back. We're starting it for the first time in our streaming episodes that we've done here. I'm just at the intro before we drop in to show you guys kind of what I'm going to be dropping with today. This is officially the start of season 3, basically, of our Icarus series. And we are going to be playing on hard mode, dropping into Olympus. Brand new character starting at level 0, but we are going to drop with some wonderful bonuses from the other characters that we have. So you can kind of see we've got a stack of things over here. And these weapons are basically to get us started. I probably won't stick with them the whole time, but just something to get us going to make the start a little bit easier. The reason we're starting this early, we are still finishing our Styx playthrough, or not Styx playthrough, but the Styx Great Hunts. We're going to finish all of those, but this weekend was just too good to pass up. We have a double XP weekend going on. If you guys don't have the base game or don't have all the DLCs, there's a huge sale going on Steam right now. So highly recommend you pop over there and see if you have any anything that you don't have yet that you've been wanting to. But starting a brand new, you guys know the grind at the very beginning, those first 10 to 20 levels can take forever. So having a double XP weekend to get started is going to make that a world of difference for us. So we're gonna get rocking and rolling. For today, what I wanted to jump with, we're gonna use our Hark S5. It is the go-to suit that I use. The 2 suit module slots plus the oxygen and water is just a wonderful combo. And then we're gonna take down this Gatherer's backpack. For those of you guys that don't know, we no longer have unlimited weight with the small pouches. So negative 45% carry weight of ores and wood is going to make a huge difference for us right now. Take an oxygen tank and a full water. These have to be filled up on planet. So these were from our other drops. This one's only partially full. So that's why they have stuff in them right now. And then we're going to do the add lift module. So plus 15% weight capacity. And the miners module, so we're going to resist some cave sickness. We might get that changed out eventually in the future for something else, but it'll be nice for the start. We're going to take a bed, a campfire, and a smelter. For weapons, we're going to take a compound bow and arrows. This character is going to be highly bow focused. We're going to try to max out the entire bow tree, and then we'll probably do 1 gun. But Olympus is a great one to focus on a bow with, so we're going to do that. And then we are going to take this axe that gives you a negative 50% carry weight of wood. So wood's basically going to be between that and the add lift. We're going to be, that and the backpack, we're going to be just jamming. Wood's going to be as light as sticks. The pickaxe here is the burning one, and it's going to give us a 30% chance to smelt while mining. It's going to push us along a little bit quicker. We won't have to wait for a furnace to work as well. And we can also get some other things that furnace can't cook. And I think last is going to be this knife. Also has the burning on it. It gives us a 10% chance to cook the meat when we're skinning them, which will be really nice at the very beginning of the game. And I think that's it. We've got 1 extra slot open, but all of this other stuff I think is fine to leave. We've got a knife. We've got a bow, we've got arrows. So these have only a 5% break chance, so we'll be jamming it out. I'm not too worried about it. I never insure everything. It's not really worth it at this point, so. All right, confirm loadout. Now, there's a couple different spots you can drop. Because we're doing a full playthrough here, we're going to drop in the main area. You're almost always right in this section. However, we are going to migrate down. I really want to build, I think down here at this very bottom corner, we're going to build multiple bases on this game. So we're going to have a lot of different spots. If you've played through Olympus before, there's a mission that requires us to build up by this lake. So we're going to go all the way to the opposite end. So we kind of have a spot on either end. I've also considered building at this central lake here. I've done a build there before, but I've never done one down here, and I just really like this little waterway section. So we'll look around a little bit. I don't have an exact spot picked out, but we'll definitely look into that. I'm super excited to build our desert base that's going to be over here. in this West Desert at some point, but honestly, both deserts. So, but those will be a ways in the future. We have medium and high for all of our items here. We're in the conifer region, and let's get going. There's something about just coming back to Olympus that's just it's like coming home. So I'm just super excited about getting into this map and doing these challenges. I have played through all of these before, it's kind of disclaimer there. So I have done all these missions once, at least once before, but it's been a little over a year since we've done Olympus. And our character's name is Olympia for Olympus. As we drop in. Jamming out to the same old tunes we always have. All right.
First things first. If you want to complete missions
Classic
for the
spot.
UVA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Get some of our stuff organized here. Yeah, we'll do that for now. That'll be fine. Go ahead and consume these arrow stacks. And then we're going to go to our inventory. Put our water and our oxygen in place. We have no armor, so we will need to be conscious of that. We're going to chop just a little wood, since it's free here. I think I'm going to go a very different path with this character as far as what we're going to focus in talents-wise. We always go down the like food gardening path because this game is just so complicated to do good buffs if you don't have the evergreen perk, but we're just grabbing a few things for emergency crafting. Those berries give you some great stamina. Already a level up. So that is the great benefits of having the double XP weekend. Alright, no cooked meat there. No big deal. Alright, let's get making our way down south. West. More west. To our home. Away from home. Don't really need any oxide right now. That oxygen tank's gonna last us for a while. Ooh, I'm gonna have to remember that our stamina is questionable though. Gosh, I love this map so much. I'm just having like, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just so happy with the, oh my gosh, leveled up already. This is insane. I'm about it though. Got a horse there. We should be fine if we run into a bear. I would rather not, just because our health is still pretty low. But we'll manage if we do. If we find any watermelon, they are great for water and food as an uncooked item. Berries are great for water as well. Oh, a sickle would have been smart. We will probably get a mount pretty early on in the game, because we can bring a saddle down from the station. turrets. So we can ride our mount around. We'll just have to feed them by hand until we unlock the... Sorry, I thought I heard a noise. We'll just have to feed them by hand until we unlock the ranching bench. Just grabbing a little bit of everything over here. See where we're at. All right. I honestly don't know why I have that visual on this map. I had to have ran down here for something. Dropped in for a mission. There's some watermelon. What does watermelon do? It does plus 50 stamina. Same for the berries. Pronghorn. Because we have weapons and a knife, I don't need to spend as much stuff to unlock those items right away. So we'll probably unlock a few, like the building things, the wood, so that we can get a little hut set up. And a hammer. There's usually a deep vein here. Yeah, oxide. Tier 3 is going to be a little bit questionable for us. But I think we can get a bit further before we have to dive into a cave. If this is your first time on Icarus, I would highly recommend staying up where you dropped in. That lake right there is a fantastic spot for your first base. There's not too many things, like the bears don't come over there very often. The animals are pretty low level for the most part. As you start drifting away from that starting area, life can get a little bit more complicated. Start to get a few more creatures that can do some damage to you. Alright, there's a little cave down below here, I know, and I think there's one right in front of us, if I remember right. I might be wrong. Oh, maybe not. Not with this little pass-through. No, we're gonna have to go down this way. I'm not trying to pick fights right now. With no armor. We'll get some bone armor here pretty quickly. I know there's a cave down this way somewhere. The missions also do start down on this backside of the map. So we'll be closer to the starting missions with our base. And then they will get progressively further away until the very end. Stamina's pretty rough right now. Alright, I think I went down a level too far, but I know there is a cave right up here. So we'll just... I thought that rock was a bear. It's not. We're fine. Everything's fine. What the heck? Are we too far over? This is the worst part about the storms, is the lack of stamina. Did I miss it? I could have swore there was a cave right there. Dies to storm as soon as we drop. Maybe it's up a layer. Don't get murdered by a tree. Oh, it's right there. We're going, we're going. Might have to carve into it. I hope not. Okay, well, we made it through the worst part of the storm. Forgot it was up one layer. There should be. I don't think it's closed. Oh, beautiful. It's not. We're not going to go super deep in there because I don't have a light. But we are considered sheltered now, at least. Perfect. Okay. So let's go to our talent tree, since we've already unlocked some stuff. And if you want a hammer and a torch, we're going to need a water purifier. Probably bone armor, bandages, wood building sets. I think that'll be a good start for us. Crafting. Make ourselves a torch. Make ourselves a hammer. Beautiful. Here, bees. Come here. There we go. Sort. Not a bad little cave. I'm always happy for some bees and honey, though. Alright, that storm's up enough. We're gonna go back up around. We shouldn't be getting any more damage from the storm now. $15 talent points. Need to use those up, too. I think some of those talent points came from our great hunts. I think they automatically got gave to this character. I'm not positive, though. I remember I can't run everywhere right now. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit more healthy stuff. That gives raw foods give you medicine for like a minute. Help with some healing. Slow, but it's something. Alright, we're starting to get a little closer into bear territory. We'll be a little more careful. Running around now. We might boost our stamina really quick. Base stamina. Stamina regen. And health. Okay. That should hopefully help us out a little bit. These clearings are great spots to do some hunting. If you're out trying to do some hunting on the planet. There's a wonderful geyser. We will probably do a geyser at some point. Just to experience it. Another cave up there. Usually if you stay to the mountain wall, you'll keep out of range of a lot of the big nasties. It's not 100%. But they don't tend to go right up against the mountain. They tend to stay down the center. That's something you can use to your advantage if you're dropped down and you don't have wonderful bonus tools like we do. You also are only, you know, watching for dangers for one side instead of both sides. I like to play on the wild side a little bit, though. Deer, no big deal. What is that? Pronghorn. Shmi. Thought that was a jaguar or something. Oh, I don't think they have... Outside of mini bosses, I don't think they have jaguars on here. I might be wrong. They might. I honestly don't remember. They don't have all the same creatures depending on what map you're on, so. On Styx, we deal with jaguars on the hourly, it seems like. Another shmees. Another cave. Doing all right so far. Ah, okay. We're coming up. This is that lake that I was wanting to be close to. Or at least the lake river complex that's a part of. Thought I might have just heard something. It's a little bit more nefarious. Okay. So, our lake is down here. I was kind of thinking something maybe a little higher up. We are eventually going to have to deal with core rates on this map, but with the fancy fortification walls that we now have, not too worried about that. Kind of a cute little island over here. I do love the little raised section. I'm going to try to find somewhere fairly flat. Just for simplicity's sake. Building on that little island could be interesting. Let's keep looking down here a ways just a little bit. But it's a thought. Now, I know there's a bear that frequents that side of the river, so I definitely would rather stick over here. that little outcropping I was thinking? It's not very far down to water. Just a little... rough. There is a cave right there. This isn't quite so bad. Hmm. And it looks like there's a shelf up here. We could build up. Kind of. $1,400. We have a cave that we can go sleep in if we need to. Let's go down a bit. See what we have down there. We might still come up here. This is one of the spots that I've considered. Little mountain goat down here. Ooh, I do love a waterfall. Oh. Oh, guys, I like that a lot. It's like another cave right there. This is pretty flat. Bison. Do we build down? Could. I kind of like the thought of being up here above the... Well, this is not bad. It's got kind of a natural barrier. Oh, look at this little pool. I love how, like, green it is over here, too. I want to have, like, a little open farm area for the creatures as well. So somewhere that they are not going to get marked constantly. What is this? Is it something I care about? Oh, a titanium node. That would be handy. I think we might build up here, guys. Let's do a little, we'll start here. Right in front of this little titanium node. I don't have a full vision yet, but I'm getting a vision that I'm excited about. We might end up being in more than just one side of this little water area. kind of want to build something that's like 2 stories. So I can't tell if you're sleeping or if you're frozen. Either way, we now have bacon. Level 3, we love it. So I'm thinking, let's do... Start with that. Baby bisons is exciting. We're probably going to do a bison for our first mount due to the fact that carry weights of things is going to matter now. I haven't seen too crazy of creatures out here yet. Goats with the broken necks. Maybe one more out. Go ahead and stick an extra little floor in here to help make it comfy. We're gonna get wild. Our first base, and we're already building on 2 different levels. Let's do... It's hard because... It's a little too close. What if... We might have to start up and go down. Bear with me, guys. It's the game. Try to figure out how to make the universe work for you. So... I would like to be as square as possible. The ground over here. Maybe if we make a couple posts. Okay. Okay, so that's too far back. But I think it's going to work how we want it to. Take her up just a little bit. Trying to keep it on the same Hello, Mr. Ryzen. How are you doing? Okay, let's do that, and then we can do our stairs down. I don't even know where that went. Into the ether, probably. Oh. Okay. See what stairs down look like. We in the water? We are. And that's where this comes in handy. Out of wood. Okay. We have to get some walls up here pretty quickly. We get quite a bit from each tree as well, which is helpful. With this axe, I think it's 130%. 135. Make sure everything's facing the right way. And then let's get some walls up. Okay. That cooking. We need a bit more wood. Oh no, we lost it to the world. Sometimes they fall through. Alien planets and all. It's honestly been too quiet over here. I'm just waiting for something random to pop up. Okay. And then I really like these little roofs for my 2x2s. So you can just do this. And have a decently tall ceiling. There we go. A door. Wonderful. And now we can set down a little smelter. And our bed. Set a spawn point. Well, there we have it, guys. At least we have our first start to the day. Perfect. Barbecue carrots as well. It looked like we can make some bone armor, which I love. Should already have it on. Perfect. Level 4 complete. Wonderful. Yep, this is a good start. Okay. It's gonna drive me up a wall if I don't stick another thing on the ground over here. Not required, but we're gonna do it. Okay. So let's go ahead and clear out a few more of these trees because they are going to be on top of our house if we get a storm. Little tea plant. Our sunlight's not too bad either, honestly. We've got early morning sun. We might lose the sun at night, but I think it's going to fall down over here. Yeah, so we'll see how late it is that we lose sunlight, but I feel like we did okay last night. I wasn't really paying attention on the clock exactly when we lost the sun, but it felt like it was right at 1800 or right after, which would be perfect for when it's time for power and doing solar. Another reason I like to be near water is because I love to use water wheels for power. Having the river here, we'll be able to do a water wheel no problem. We're definitely going to have to do some storage boxes here pretty quickly. I think we'll start doing some more on the house as soon as we get this one chopped up. I will say it's really refreshing to be able to just kind of jump right into this side of things. Goodbye. That tree said peace, I'm out. Okay. So let's do probably at least 4 more floors. You're still stuck over there, buddy. You'll figure it out. let's do... I think that's going to line up really well. Wall-wise. Didn't realize I was going to be that on par with it, but it'll be very nice. That should get that taken care of. I think I want this to come out one more. Or do we want this up here to come out one more? Do a little workshop area down here. Have the patio. And then the bedroom. It's a thought. Maybe we do... We're gonna be running for our lives if we see a lightning storm pop up. Absolutely running for our lives. Okay. I think... Trying to figure out how far I want to go with this. One more. Such a giant starter house. That's okay. That is a-okay. So... little side entrance over here. And then we need all the fiber. Let's make ourselves a bone sickle if we can. Need a little bit of bone. We can't harvest a buffalo. So once we have something else pop up that we can hunt, we will do that. That sickle does make it a lot easier to collect a meaningful amount of fiber. Do love that we have a good amount here, though. I think it's gonna drown. That's gonna be sad. Oh well. One short. Gosh darn it, we're so close. Oh, no, no, no. Gosh darn it, buddy. I was worried that was going to happen. He was going to see me and start attacking my stuff. Bunch of creatures down in the water. I don't know how much damage he caused. Nothing too crazy, it doesn't look like. Okay. What do we need? Wood? More wood? Yeah. Back and forth. Wood, fiber, wood, fiber. Kind of a bummer we didn't get any stringy meat from that wolf, but... 'tis the way of the world sometimes. I bet I have some cooked carrots now, though. Carrots help with projectile damage, which isn't a big deal right now to us, but... I think they have a little bit of a health bonus as well. Might be stamina. We're getting a good amount of XP with bacon, though. I think it's a 5% boost to XP. Which is nice. It's like a game. Picking up sticks. Over and over. Those of you guys that have watched my channel for a little while know that picking up the chopped wood chunks is one of my biggest pet peeves. I usually fight to get that perk as quick as possible, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. That way. And that way. Let's do... I don't know why I'm so stuck on these darn 3x3s. I always end up with a 3x3. We're just gonna press R. Hold for that. Why are you trying to break? It's rude. You're not even that hurry up. See if that helps. Good night. It's the hard part with building with wood. Sometimes it gets wonky on you. We're gonna need to do a diagonal. A diagonal. And then we're gonna have to do a straight across, I think. Worked better than I thought it was gonna go. And one day, they'll give us half peaks. Beams for half peaks. One day. There we go. Now it's happy. Alright, so we need 4 of these. 6 of these. 2 more walls. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to stick some windows in here because I like how it lets air in. Let some extra light in. And then these hold R and go to our peaks. There we go. All right, we have a workshop. We have a patio area. Oh, shoot. We ran out. Okay. It's not like I don't have a whole pile of wood in my inventory right now. Okay. Oh, we definitely need probably 2 pieces. Take that down. Nope, there we go. Just 1. Those bluefish are poisonous, so we're cautious about them. Get our little support beams in over here. Trying to come for me, little turd. Alrighty. And then this is gonna be... like that. Perfect. And you can see it takes the foliage away below. I don't quite know what I want to do with these, but we'll just do a double show post down here for now. We'll probably use foundations once... Yeah, we'll probably use foundations eventually to kind of fill some of this in, but this is a decent start. Sort. Cooked carrots, some bacon, some berries. Okay. We'll need to do some railings out here. I think we have enough tech points now. We do. Definitely do. For that. Get some wood crates going. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about my water purifiers. Not a huge deal, but definitely want something. So we'll take the charcoal. And for that, we need... what do we need? Stone and fiber. That needs fiber too. We can do fiber. No big deal. I think we'll probably tame another Actually, we might bring down our border collie. Once we can. For a pet dog. At the house, I think that would be nice. Probably bring Fiera down as well, eventually. Okay, let's get a storage box in here. Let's do that. 6 can go in there. Some of these less needed items. Keep a stack. Okay. Basic water purifier is exactly what we want. Ah! I would like to be able to drink from it without having to... There we go. Yeah, that will work fine. Okay, so we'll stick all that in there. That start filling with water. Beautiful. Water purifier complete. Craft some railings up. This is completely, fully cosmetic only, but that's okay. Don't know. Not sure I'll be able to look over the railing to this water. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can go through the railing. Okay, perfect. Love it. All right. That's a decent start. Let's see how that looks. There we go. Workshop. Front patio. I love my double layers. Got a waterfall off to the side. A waterfall below. Got some decently deep water, keeping us safe over here. Happy days. Okay. Now, let's run up here to the bedroom. And see what we can find for ourselves in the tech tree. We've got 7 points still. A lot of stuff we're going to want to use once we get to the other... Oh, what's it called? Once we get to the next tree. Once we get to tier 2. I'm going to seed extractor. Yeah, I don't know that... I'm super stuck on anything else in particular right now. See if we... Can we craft some bandages real quick? Yeah. One of those probably. 2 of those. That sounds like a good plan. It's gonna live over here. Perfect. Okay. Well, in that case, I think we need to go hunt some creatures real quick. See if we can find ourselves some more bones to finish our armor out. Get some more XP built up. I don't know what is running in here. Meant to grab it, but I'll take it. I don't know, I'm gonna find my arrow in here at all. Figured it's pretty unlikely. Well, there was a deer up here. At least I saw it say deer. Wander off. They know we're out hunting. They'll start to disappear. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Okay. Very, very excited about this spot. If we don't find anything right away, then we'll go into a cave and mine it out a bit. Not many creatures around. I wish that bison was something that we could farm up, but until we have... Oh, what am I stuck on? Stuck on a tree. Alright, well, we'll just pop in here then. Whenever you see those roots, it usually means it's a pretty small one. That's okay. I've spent so little time down this way that, well, I know the, like, area fairly well. I don't really know the caves all that well. Okay, let's go put this stone in our base super quick so it's not weighing us down as much. Probably should stick some oxide in there too. Go. Just a regular storm. No big deal. Save that. Eventually we're going to be able to make cave worm armor. One worm. Not too bad. Alright, so let's see. We have a chance to smelt with this. We didn't smelt anything there. Ah, there we go. That's one smelted. Some coal will be nice as well. Very heavy, but very useful. I like it. It doesn't make much charcoal, but for most things that need charcoal, a lot of times you can replace it with coal. It's at least a very helpful building material. Or burning material, I should say. And we can... Not really any point of mining these out right now, but there's nothing wrong with mining them out right now. So, might as well. Usually you cannot mine out titanium this early. Good amount of iron in this cave, which is nice. Honestly, for how small this cave is, we have a lot of ore in here. Usually early game with like a stone pick or an iron pick, you can do gold, copper, and iron only. Once you have steel, you can mine everything else out, so. Good grief, we're gonna be at level 10 before its cave's cleared out by this rate. Double XP weekends are where it's at. Alright. We're over encumbered, but let's be honest, we're gonna be over encumbered no matter what. So it's like a little jumpy jump to. If you remember, we have the cave module, so 50% chance to resist cave sickness. Doesn't mean we won't get it. We might still get it, but we definitely would have had it by now if we didn't have that module. Cave sickness and I are old friends. Frenemies, more like, but. I don't think we're going to know very well about sunlight today because of the timeline the storm is rolling in at. I think it's going to be dark before it clears out. Oh, that one's a no-go. We're not going to be able to get that one all the way. That's okay. Level 9. You know, I was kind of joking about hitting level 10 in this cave, but we might actually. Okay. And you do get more points with the higher level ore as well. Swinging at the empty air for a little bit. We're gonna be pretty darn close. Almost, but not quite. Is that everything? I think it is. Alright. Just in time for the storm to be finishing up. Shouldn't have much storm damage now. We're through the worst part of that. Severely over encumbered though. Hopefully we don't run into anything on the way. Definitely still have sunlight at 1600, which is great. Wasn't sure we'd be able to see. Oh yeah. Sunlight's gonna be perfect over here. First thing in the morning, first and all the way to the night. We did it. We made it. Okay. Add to stacks really quick. Did I put the smelter upstairs? I must have. Is that enough to make another box? No, not even close. Okay, well, let's stick this in there. It'll help with our over encumbrance penalty a bit. Yeah, let's bring that downstairs. We don't need her in the bedroom now that we have the workshop. Iron. I don't think it can do gold, but it can store the stuff for right now. Let's go ahead and just use some coal to smelt. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do... that for now. I don't think we had any trees fall over. Oh, it's that turd. There we go. Definitely didn't want to lose all those arrows. That would have been a bad time. Came for wood. Left with the deer. There are worse things. It's cool. We need fiber too. Yeah, this is honestly a really, quiet part of the neighborhood. Not too much going on. There was another deer down that way. Occasional pig, occasional wolf. There we go. Level 10. Now the good stuff starts happening. Crafting bench unlocked. Now, I don't want all of our trees to fall out around here, so we'll limit how much we actually cut down for now. Probably we'll want to move further out and away. Yeah, we still have light. It's almost 1800. That's great. All right. All the ore can go in that. That stuff. It's rather heavy. Now we want to go to Tech Tree, Tier 2. Unlock our crafting bench. Both of those. And an anvil going. We don't need the stone furnace. You're going to want an oxide dissolver. Go ahead and do a cooking station. Order and pestle. Should get our main benches. Ranching station. Might as well grab our decoration bench, and then we'll have to wait till level 15 for some of this other stuff. Herbalism bench will be good. I never use the skinning bench, but I feel like it's probably a good thing to use. I'm just bad about it. Perfect. Okay, I think that's a good place to start. So we can go to our crafting menu here, and we just need some stone. Eventually we'll unlock the bed as well, so it'll be helpful to be able to make a little campfire and bed to travel with, but as of right now, we are okay. Alrighty. Oh, we can already make a textiles bench. An herbalism bench. I like that. Some leather here. Okay. Short some fiber. Not too bad, though. Don't think I had any in here. Nope. Wonderful. Textiles bench can go here. And I think we'll put the oxide dissolver and the herbalism up here because it's kind of like in the... I always think of them kind of like a kitchen situation. Perfect. It's nighttime when you go to sleep, but grab a bit more fiber here. Yeah, finish out our bone armor as well. Really excited to do the mission where we get the cave worm armor. I think it looks so cool. You glow in the dark in it. It looks pretty badass. Okay. How much more do I need? I need 1, 2, 5 maybe? Beautiful. Interesting. Like the snap is on a slightly different... That's okay. Yep. Me likey likey. Use so much wood at the beginning of this game, it's insane. Perfect. Well, I think we probably want to go do a little bit more hunting because we're gonna need a lot of leather and bone. So let's go see if there's some more stuff that we can go find to hunt. Morning's usually a good time to get out and do that. Alright, so let's get going out here and see what we can build up for ourselves. do want to see. I can't remember if I put bone over here. A little bit. It's bone and leather. Yeah. We have arms and a head. So we need feet. And then 60 for chest and 40 for the legs. Oh, I have some uncooked meat over here too. Oh, a drying rack. That's what we need. I was forgetting something. Though, yeah, potbelly still doesn't dry. I think it's just the smoker. Which we don't get for a while. Yeah. So we will do a tier 1. Drying rack. Usually calls for some sticks. Always some wood that we don't have. Yeah, 50 wood and 50 fiber. Let's do this one more tree. Exactly where I wanted it to go. Doesn't happen very often. Oh, come. I'm gone. Good night. Be careful what we accidentally put on the ground over here. Stuff disappears into the ground on a daily basis, or a game daily at least. We'll see how many trees we end up being able to keep alive over here. Love all the yeast. That'll be handy eventually. I want this. Oh, I bet it'll fit right here. Yeah. Perfect. Wonderful spot for a drying rack. Let that finish cooking up. I did almost forget. We want to put some windows on the windows because it's like animals can see through them. To know that you're there. If they're open but have a window on them, no big deal. But if there's no window on them, it can be a little drama. Okay. Time to go find us some bone. I think we're gonna have to build ourselves a stairway here. Eventually. Not a big deal to go down, but we're not gonna be able to get back up. So many bison. We're at the pick of the lot. hoping I can jump out of here. Not have to worry about getting stung while we're down in the water. $34. Apparently that was not an ideal spot to jump into the water, but that's okay. Oh, there's some cooked meat. As long as you don't have the knife in your hand, you can pick up the carcasses. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and make some chest armor. And then we'll just need 1 or 2 more to be able to do our legs. What a pretty area down here. This would not be a bad spot to build either. Another cave over here. Bunch of little caves. It's like no cave worms at all. I highly doubt I'm going to find that arrow, but... Oh, I just got it. Nice. Go. Not much drop on this bow, which is nice. I really would rather not kill the horse. But we might end up killing the horse. I always feel bad. But I really don't need a baby horse right now. A nice little secluded corner. Sulfur. Was not paying attention about what we had in each one earlier. Try and dodge the blue fishies. I could see him looking at me. This one's a little bigger. No, same size. That's okay. Okay, we're just gonna pop up there. You can see the little rock house. Our first exotics for the map. Will do. Okay. We have a decent amount of iron back there, so didn't really want to go too crazy with it, but copper or aluminum? Aluminum. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I know. Nyx is a bad person. I bet I can make the last of my armor now. Yeah. Snazzy. Look at us go. We are going to need some silica here soon. And a little bit of sulfur. So we'll grab some of that too. I feel like this little section down here is about as equivalent to like the Riverlands as you're gonna get down in this conifer forest area. The Riverlands up north is probably one of my favorite biomes. It's beautiful up there. But as far as areas down here in the forest, I feel like this little this little section down here gives me the same feel as the Riverlands. I see why stuff gets trapped down here all the time, though. Yeah, he saw me. It's throwing me off having my ore in different spots. Oh. Oh! Glass. Okay. Wasn't really expecting that. I don't really want to shed that much weight right now. There we go. That's inconvenient. Alright. Oh, cooked dollar meat. Fancy. See what's trapped in the water up here. It might have been him. Pronghorn. Oh, another deer. And a wolf. Oh, we are over encumbered. Did not think about how heavy this dude would be. Inventory full. Oh, gosh darn it. Nope. we're gone. Gonna light our house on fire. I knew it was gonna happen one of these days. If you're not near your house won't light on fire. So we're just gonna run. We'll find a cave up here somewhere. But those caves are way too close to our house. Oh, God. Okay. Well, wasn't that a joy? I like how I can skin him, but I can't skin, buffalo? Make it make sense, right? It's fine, everything's fine. Totally forgot that there was a bear there. That's okay. Sometimes he wanders up that area. I honestly don't know where the closest cave is, right? Oh wait, no, there's a cave right down here. I just remembered. And fingers crossed. Here, bees. Okay, burning bees. Gives me a lot of satisfaction. Oh gosh darn it. Okay. There we go. Iron and stone. Okay. It's not too bad. We have way too much stuff right now. We weren't able to dump our things, so we're not going to be able to mine up anything in here, but more bees. There we go. Okay, over encumbered again. So let's go to our talents. This is want the chopped automatically, please. Beautiful. Don't really care about that. I do want the instant break, though. Carry weight of ores, yield from iron. Probably carry weight. Okay, and then green thumb. Stamina. Let's just keep on doing our stamina, maybe? Okay. And then we need solo points as well. Let's do health and health regen. Physical resistance. Some repair speeds and weight capacity. We're going to be able to carry so much weight, it's not even funny. We have one more point. Go ahead, and we're going to have so much stamina. It's going to be great. Okay, and then tier 2, I completely forgot. We should be able to make a lightning rod. There we go. We're going to want one of those. We're okay otherwise, but we're definitely going to want that. Might as well get our salting station while we have it. Okay, this storm is pretty much donezo. 170 gigs. Beautiful. Sometimes if you spend a lot of time in the lobby, it will kind of glitch out the system up top, so it still looks like we're in reddish orange. But we're not. Okay, so that was iron and stone. A limestone deposit? This close? Well, aren't we spoiled? Love that. Perfect. Let's get back to base and go see if we can make some more benches up really quickly. Get some stamina back real quick. A little pathway there to walk through, but okay, we want to stay on this side. Perfect. Alright, she'll beat up, but she's not on fire. And that's what matters. It's one of those, I don't care as long as it's still in one piece. We'll move to stone pretty darn quick. It'll take us a minute, but we'll... It's honestly survived a tier 5 better than it should have. Okay. Got holes in the floor. Definitely seen some better days. She'd be a beat up. Of course we saw our first bear right when... Do I have a... I do, okay. Let's make some jerky out of that. Make some jerky out of that too. You're going to cook this. All those pieces are fixed now. The roof needed a little, yeah. Our little bungalow. Alright. House renewed. floor broken? Weird. Whatever. That's doing its thing. Start that cooking. It's not going to cook fast enough. That's okay. All right. Where were we? Not going to need glass for a little bit. Actually, I think... Go. We'll add to stacks. How about that? Okay, so we have herbalism, we have textiles, we have an oxygen dissolver, we need a cooking station. So some fiber and iron. Okay. Oh, and an animal. We do need that. Out of stone. Not a problem. Alrighty. Can go in there. And then do a skinning bench. We don't have one yet. Fishing bench. Okay, copper nails. Salting station needs some charcoal and wood. The eternal fight for for wood. Let's do that. Copper here too, which would be good. Definitely gonna need to go harvest up some more copper. Might as well make our ranching bench. Am I doing? Oh, I need more nails. That's what I was doing. Perfect. Wood and rope. Which we should be able to make a bone sickle now. Also needs a little bit of wood. Yeah, I don't know that I want to lose too much more trees here. We'll take this one. There we go. Amazing. We are not fighting to pick up chunks anymore. Hold on, stamina. You can do it. So much faster when we have... String of meat really gets you going. Alrighty. We have wood. Salting station. Fur, rope. Copper. Rope. Rope. Okay. We're gonna need a ladder to do this. Not the most logical thing in the world, but it'll work. This should cover the house all the way around. You don't run for your life at least once. Have you even played Icarus? You know, run for your life away from the lightning storms at least. Beautiful. Okay. This will probably go down here. Just based on the way we come in and out. Wonderful. Sorted. Let's do rope that way. Fiber's a little easier to come by than rope right now. Or not rope, than leather. Fishing bench. We've almost got everything now. Rope and fur. Use that fiber to make some more rope. Oh, we need a tent. Okay. I had some stuff sitting in my hotbar down here. We have enough stuff now. I'm going to put things back in their typical order. Okay. Ranching station. Last thing is just some copper ingots for orbital exchange. Oh, I forgot about the mortar and pestle. I 'll 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 ' Okay. Would you like to plop that right here? For all the good things. Make so many different paints now. Feel like little fishing bench right there makes sense. That won't stay there, but it's going to be there for right now.
Great work. Now that you have access to short-range radio, you'll be able to take on simple missions. If you want to take on more complex assignments, you'll have to craft an infrasonic relay device. Oh, almost forgot. Cinetai have come up with a fancy new way of shipping your exotic hauls off-world. They're calling it the Orbital Exchange System, OES. Abandoning all your planet-side tech is a thing of the past, if you prefer. Chuck them in the pod, and it drops it all off at the station. OES schematics should be available, if you want to build one. Good luck, Prospector.
There we go. Not too shabby. I really want to get our OES up really quick. Some of this stuff processed really quick. Hello, Mr. Deer. Mind us. Sorry, you're stuck on a tree. I was helping you. Sounds really bad when you say it that way. Didn't realize it was nighttime, so we'll come down to bed. I don't remember exactly what we need up here. Fastest sleep there ever was. Oh, we're gonna do that for a new lamp. Light. Go. Alright, let's go get some copper. We're gonna run up to that cave. It's just up around the corner since we cleared out this one. Remember how to get up there. Got some leather in our hotbar that I missed. That up so I don't miss it next time. Got some gorse flour over here. We can use gorse flour to smoke some stuff. Some smoked meats eventually. Bummer. I think it was over here, right? Yeah, there it is. A little bit bigger cave. Oxide? Yeah. Bees. Got good supply of bees around here, which is exciting. Yeah, I read that. Gosh darn it. We have to use our ladder. There we go. since we don't have ramps right now. All right. Now we are doing copper. Stringy meat. And some bacon. I didn't feel like that broke, but it's okay. I'm gonna stick with just copper for right now so we don't get over encumbered. Silica, love that. Copper ingots, we love. The smelting thing, it just helps you kind of cruise through a little bit quicker. And if you don't want to use up a slot for the smelter to bring down, this can kind of cover that need for a little bit. Which is nice. Right. Beautiful. All right. Good enough for me. Whole party down here running around. Alrighty. Craft up that. And smelt that copper up. Orbital exchange. Beautiful. Might as well make a decoration bench. We have the stuff for it. And then we'll have made every bench that we have unlocked. Don't need this many sticks. A decoration bench. And stick that over here for a second. And the orbital exchange. And go there. Beautiful. All right, let's bring down. So many creatures. Atlas. And Fiera. Hi, babies. Hey, come here. Are you guys stuck? Oh, I hate when they do this. I don't trust to leave them out here. Last thing I need is a bear wandering across Fiora. Loading back in. Now, we don't have any steel for bowls for them yet, so we'll just have to feed and water them by hand, but that's okay. Alright, come here, children. There you go. Now, I think... they can get up out of the water over here. Hopefully I don't have to throw a ramp down for them. Come here. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, you're a fast swimmer, kiddo. What are you doing? Come here. She looks so upset about being in the water. Oh, okay. Here, come on. You're not an outdoor kitty. Much as I'm sure you would love to be. Okay, so Atlas gets to stay. You're gonna come up to the bedroom. Come on. Really? Oh, you were being drama. Here. Yeah. Why are you struggling so much? Why are you being a cat? Ma'am. Why can't I pick you up? Even better question. Come on. You can stay down in the workshop. Come on. She doesn't want to be in the bedroom. She doesn't have to be in the bedroom. She can stay in the workshop. Wonder. Alright. You're okay. You're okay. Let's do... a little bit of food. I don't have any steel yet, so they'll have to wait as far as bowls go, but it's a start. Yes, technically we can unlock the troughs. Those need wood, nails, and sticks. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and fill up the water trough. It's not gonna let me. Being finicky. Come back out here. There we go. Press to fill. Alright, a water trough for you. And a food trough for you. Easy peasy. And we're gonna do allow. And we're gonna put you on assigned only. And you're assigned only. Okay, perfect. Now they have food and water, so we're all set with that. We have our beasties all set. Let's do some resistance for you. Yara. Increase your health. Beautiful. Alright, well. That was not so bad, guys. Cozy little base setup. I'm a fan. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to leave it for our first episode. We're a little over 2 hours in, so a little bit of a long one, but we were able to get so much done, and again, these double XP weekends are just baller. So I'm going to keep this outline for the most part for the base. We're just going to expand it. Our bedroom, obviously, and the main house is going to get bigger. The workshop's going to have to get bigger, but we can at least, you know, we have an idea, and I'm loving the double patio situation. I just, yeah, all the thoughts are just kind of piling into my brain, and I'm excited to get to make this build with everybody. We'll start pushing into the first missions here pretty quick. We're going to be in really good position to go do, like, the pot shot and all that stuff. So I think next episode we'll move into some of the first missions for Olympus while we're starting to build up our base to get us some good experience points, as well as various other things such as exotics and that sort of stuff. But with that, go ahead and like the video if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel. We have my memberships going live soon, so if you are interested in having a membership to the channel, we'll have those going live, as well as, you know, the perks for being a member. I'm thinking probably some early releases on videos and among other things. But with that, have a great rest of your guys' weekend, and I'll see you in the next.